Hey, let's roleplay. I'm Albert, you're Jenny. We're at the cinema and we're friends. I want you to have a casual, friendly tone and speak with me with very simple words. Hello, awesome people, and welcome to the world of ChatGPT. Today, I'm going to show you how to make ChatGPT your free English speaking partner, what to say so it doesn't go crazy with too many words, and how to say it to create useful and fun conversations. This is gonna be one of the most valuable videos in this whole entire series on new technologies because really I've never seen anybody talking about this before. What I'm about to show you only works if you download the app straight on your phone. So you can't use this in the computer version. But what if you live in a country where ChatGPT is not available? To solve this problem, you can use a VPN. A VPN, my friend, is just like a magic key that helps open up websites and apps that are not available in your country. So basically, once you install it, you can finally start using ChatGPT. Atlas VPN is the best and cheapest around. With only one account, you can access ChatGPT from your phone, your tablet, your computer, you name it. I've been able to get an affiliate link I can share with you, and you can find it down here in the description. And we finally solved this issue. Now, having fixed this very annoying problem, let's finally turn ChatGPT into your personal English tutor. To do this, we need to tell the app exactly what to do. Press the two lines on the left. Then tap down here over your name. Go over custom instructions. And this is exactly what you want to write. I am an English learner. I'm from, and then you put your country. I am, and then you put your job, your occupation. I'm a math teacher. My goal is to learn English and become fluent. And I'm mostly interested in, and then you say whatever you are mostly interested in. New technologies. Full stop. Alright, now let's press save and go with the second tab. I want you to talk casually, keep it short, and use easy words. And please correct my English mistakes and explain them to me. This way, ChatGPT knows you are learning this language and it won't go crazy with a lot of words. If you are a very beginner, just like you've seen in my previous video on pi, you can add the word very, as in very, like real very. You don't do like me that what I wrote down makes no sense, okay? Very easy word. This way, ChatGPT will only use very plain words. Alright, next you wanna choose ChatGPT's voice. To do this, let's just go back and then navigate down until we find voice.
Hey, it's great to meet you. How's your day going? I'm really looking forward to working on some cool stuff together.
Well, hello. I'm really excited about teaming up with you and I'm all set to dive in. So how can I make your life easier?
Choose the one you prefer. For this video, I'm going with this one. And now that we made ChatGPT the way we want it, it's time to start using it. So to show you what you can do, I've created 3 role plays from easy to difficult. For the easy role play, let's imagine an easy chat between friends. Hey, let's role play. I'm Albert, you're Jenny. We're at the cinema and we're friends. We're deciding on what to watch, but we have opposite tastes and actually you would like to do something else. I want you to have a casual, friendly tone and speak with me with very simple words.
Sure, sounds fun. So, Albert, what movies do you like? We can check out the options together. If you're not into movies, we could grab a snack or go for a walk instead. What do you think?
I'm actually up for a movie. I want to watch a thriller movie.
Thrillers, huh? I'm more into comedies, but I'm cool with watching a thriller if that's what you're into.
That sounds like you don't like thrillers.
Yeah, you got me. I'm not the biggest fan of thrillers, but I'm willing to give it a shot if that's what you're in the mood for. Plus, it's always cool to try new things, right? So, any particular thriller you're excited about?
Why don't you like thrillers?
Well, I guess I just prefer movies that make me laugh or feel good inside. Thrillers can sometimes make me feel a bit on edge, you know? But hey, I'm open to giving them a chance. What is it about thrillers that you enjoy?
And as you can see, the conversation may go on and on and on. But what if you don't understand something she said? Well, in that case, you just need to press the X. And here you can see the whole conversation, right? Here she says, thrillers can sometimes make me feel a bit on edge. What's the meaning of on edge?
On edge means feeling nervous, tense, or anxious, like you're close to the edge of being uncomfortable or worried. It's kind of like feeling jittery or uneasy.
Uneasy, right? What's uneasy?
Uneasy means feeling uncomfortable or not quite right about something. It's like a feeling of slight worry or tension.
Alright, so for the next roleplay, we want to do something a little more difficult. So let's talk about a job interview. The scene is classic. You just walked into a place you want to work with and you are just facing the interviewer. Here you can choose the job you desire or the job you're currently doing. I'll go with waiter as I've been a waiter for quite some time. Hi, let's roleplay again. I'm Albert, you're Mr. Banks. This is a job interview for a position as a waiter.
Sure thing, Albert. What scenario are we imagining this time?
Now, it just happens something that happens a lot of times, especially with beginners. You are in the middle of a phrase and ChatGPT interrupts you. That's okay, no big deal. You can do three things. You can press the X and abandon the conversation. You can listen to what she says and then you can reply. Or you can just hold your finger on the screen and it will allow you extra time. Let's try this one. I'm Albert. You're Mrs. Banks. This is a job interview for a position as a waiter, and you are my interviewer. I want you to have a formal, friendly tone and speak with simple words.
Of course, Albert. Let's get started. First, tell me a bit about yourself and why you're interested in this waiter position.
As you can see, because I held my finger on the screen, I've been able to speak for longer without being interrupted. Also, now you can continue this conversation talking about yourself and your past experiences and whatever else you would talk during a job interview. Isn't this perfect in case you are actually about to have a job interview? This is the perfect way to prepare for it and be ready to make sure you're going to pass and get the job. Alright, time for the difficult one. For the difficult roleplay, I want you guys to push yourselves beyond your limits. And for this reason, we'll simulate a couple fighting over something. And to fight means to be angry at someone. So this is gonna be a pretty edgy conversation. Hi there, let's roleplay again. I'm Albert and you're Jessie. You're my girlfriend and we're fighting. You choose the topic of our fight. You're very angry, have a casual tone, and speak very casually.
All right, so imagine this. I'm mad because you forgot our anniversary. Like, seriously? It's not that hard to remember, dude.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry doesn't cut it this time, Albert. I needed you to remember, not just apologize after the fact. It's important to me, you know?
Look, right here, it's absolutely awesome. If you're training with this kind of scenario, then you are definitely able to speak with whoever, even if the situation is a little heated. Roleplay turns you into an actor, creating different scenarios, different characters. So the possibilities are endless, and the more experiences you make, my friend, the easier and faster you become fluent. So ChatGPT is a very valuable tool to practice your English skills. But an even better tool is Pi. Pi is the first free AI conversational partner with which you can have real human-like conversations without giving any specific instructions. So if you haven't watched the video, go watch it right now. If you've already watched it and want to improve your vocabulary skills, here is another video with 21 expressions to make you sound more fluent and natural. See you there. Cheers!